Good morning, Sparrows Point Middle School. Today is Thursday, March 2nd, and it's 8A. My name is Noah.
And my name is Hope. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated.
We would like to wish a happy birthday to Eric M.
The weather today is 50 degrees and sunny and windy.
Today's lunch: pizza, cheese, and pepperoni, spaghetti with meat sauce and garlic breadstick, chicken patty sandwich, regular spicy, classic Caesar salad, assorted fresh vegetables, pineapples.
Now, Women's History Month moment.
Did you know that women have been a part of the military since the Revolutionary War?
It's true. Deborah Sampson Gannett from Massachusetts, she joined the Army in 1782, disguised as her brother. She served for 17 months and was wounded twice.
She even cut a musket out of her own thigh so doctors wouldn't find out she was a woman.
In World War II, a total of 350,000 women served in the U.S. military, including B. Arthur from Golden Girls. She served from 1943 to 1945.
Irene England from El Paso, Texas, was one of the first female aviators as part of the Women Air Force Service pilots. She was one of the first women ever to be awarded veteran status after the war.
But it doesn't stop there. In 1998, Eileen Collins of the United States Air Force became the first woman space shuttle commander.
Women represent over 26% of NASA's astronaut corps. Many of them, past and present, come from military backgrounds.
In 2012, the first female veteran were elected to Congress. Today, there are over 200,000 women serving in the armed forces in all positions from all walks of life.
From enlisted to officer,
private to general,
women are an integral part of the U.S. Armed Forces, now just as much as ever.
And they keep making history.
Like U-2 pilot Lieutenant Colonel Meryl Tengestal, the first African-American woman to fly the Air Force's elite spy stealth plane.
Or Army Surgeon General Lieutenant General Patricia Horoho, the second woman in history to hold the position.
And Lieutenants Junior Grade Amber Cohen, Jennifer Noonan, and Marquette Levique, the first 3 women qualified for submarine duty.
And me, Staff Sergeant Ashley Torres.
And me, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel Crystal Staples.
And me, Corporal Aria Herrera.
And me, Petty Officer Lori Bentz.
and me, Sergeant Melissa Carnath.
And me, U.S. Army veteran Jessica Tozer.
Ms. Hall is staying after today for students who need to finish art projects.
Art Club will meet on today. Please be there for yearbook pictures.
For those of you going on the Edgemere field trip today, we are meeting in the library's second period today.
Oh Amazing Spirit Wear is now on sale.
Join Student Council on March 7, room 217. After school until 3:30.
If you are interested in participating in track and field this spring, please stop by room 220 and pick up important paperwork to participate. Any questions, see Mr. Amato or Ms. Thurston.
And now for the word of the week. We've learned that the word of the week begins with the letter M and means in black and white are the various tones of only one color. Today's clue. This word contains the root word mono, which means one. Figure out the word and then find Principal Washington or Miss Bond during the change of classes. Use the word in a sentence that shows you know the meaning and get a prize.
Now a message from Miss Washington.
Good morning, Sparrows Point Middle, and yes, it's on. Good morning, Sparrows Point Middle, and welcome to this terrific Thursday. It is truly windy outside, so again, for those of you traveling to Edgemere today and to Battle Grove, especially for Edgemere because we will be walking, students, I do need you to make sure that you have a coat or something to keep you warm. I want to quickly go over attendance for yesterday. 6th grade, you were at 93.7%. 7th grade, you were at 93%. 8th grade, you were at 87.2%. So again, still seeing what I've been talking about all year. So I'm going to come up with some innovative ways to kind of highlight those students who are coming to school every day, because we do have the majority of our students are here every day, and I think it's time to really start highlighting those students who are doing the right thing all the time. So again, I'm still going to continue to highlight attendance, but I'm also going to truly highlight and recognize those students who are coming to school every day on time, because again, they are keeping the main thing the main thing. Want to quickly talk about cell phones. Again, this message is not going to change. Cell phones should be off and out of sight at all times. Again, teachers, please take a moment to scan your room to make sure that all students are in compliance. Again, cell phones should be off and out of sight. Also, headphones, please make sure that they are not around your neck when you are in the hall. And I'd like to give a couple of shout outs to some 8th grade students this morning. I did not have to say, hey, take your headphones off. So again, thank you to those gentlemen. You know who you are. I appreciate you doing the right thing. Courtyard. We went outside yesterday and I believe the day before because the weather was gorgeous. And students, what I'm finding, we're leaving a lot of trash in the courtyard. People are leaving apple cores, paper, Gatorade bottles, water. All of those things are being left in the courtyard. And so what I have asked Ms. Sutton and Ms. Owens to do until further notice, even if the weather is gorgeous, we're going to have to scale back on going outside. And we're doing this because, students, I do need your help. We cannot do this without you. And if you like enjoying the beautiful weather and being outside in the courtyard, then I do need you to do your part. Clean up your mess. If you see trash around, just pick it up. It's just that simple. Please pick it up so that we can make sure that we are keeping our courtyard clean. Now, I know, middle school students, that it is not just you leaving trash behind. I do know that we share this space with high school, but I need for you middle school students to do your part. If you're doing your part, then I can then advocate and say, well, the middle schoolers, we have lunch last. However, we're picking up trash. But prior to us getting to the courtyard, trash is still left behind, because then that lets me know that that's a high school issue. So again, students, please do your part. So when we are going outside, I do need you to do your part. Today is a very special day. It's called Read Across America. It's a very special, special day. And so what we find, and even in middle school, many of you can ask your teachers, you have a favorite Dr. Seuss book. My favorite Dr. Seuss book is Oh, the Places You Will Go. Even as an old lady, I still read that book because it is therapy for old people. It is therapy for me. But many of you can probably even now think back to your favorite Dr. Seuss book. But the question remains, why celebrate Dr. Seuss? People of all ages love his books. His skill with rhyme and whimsical use of nonsense makes his books an effective tool for teaching young children the basic skills they need to be successful readers. When we celebrate Dr. Seuss and reading, we send a clear message to America's children that reading is fun and important. But this national celebration is not just about one day of reading. Reading Across America is about discovering the joys of reading and cultivating good reading habits that will last children a lifetime. We're building a nation of readers, never too old, too wacky, too wild to pick up a book and read with a child. So we have several students who will be going over to elementary schools today. But for students, if you have younger siblings at home, please take some time tonight. Instead of telling them, get out of my room, you bother me, take a minute to read something to them tonight, because again, reading across America is so important, and today is truly an important day to celebrate having fun while reading. So again, that's all I have, students. I'd like for you to make today a good day, a great day or not. The choice is totally up to you. Either way, students, I am going to love you regardless. Have a wonderful day. Now over to our news crew. Thank you.
In the quote of the day, believe you can and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt.
Now a SAC Club Health Hack.
Hello, this is Sparrows Point Middle School. We're from the SAG Club, and we want to present you with some health hacks for a better, healthier life.
You should set a goal to walk at least 10,000 steps each day.
So get walking.
Have a fabulous day.
Thanks for watching. I'm Noah.
And I'm Hope. Remember, I pride in all that you do.